a local Pasadena realtor in the Sunshine State of California, bringing you the Community Spotlight, showcasing local businesses. And today's guest, we have Michelle McConville, and she is a loan officer with Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation. And today we are going to be discussing the 5 most common myths through the home buying process. Hey Michelle, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. And if you could just share a little bit about you and your company, that'd be great.
Thank you. Yes. So I am a native of California, born and raised here in San Gabriel Valley, and have enjoyed many community opportunities here. I'm a member of the Tournament of Roses, a Rotary member, and just really passionate about the community itself. And as a loan officer with Fairway, I bring that passion and to help buyers through the process of really just taking step-by-step approaches to guide people that are wanting to buy a home and answer their questions. So I'm excited to be here and share some of that knowledge with you today.
Awesome. All right, so let's get into the presentation. Okay, so today's presentation is the virtual home buying presentation. Get the facts on buying a home in today's market. And so, of course, the 5 myths, the most common myths of buying a home. Myth number 1, you must have 20% down.
Yes, this is a very common myth that people have that really stops and prevents them from pursuing their dream of buying a home. You don't need 20% to purchase a home today. There are many programs that are available where you can purchase a home with as little as 3.5% with an FHA program or 5% with a conventional. Anytime you put less than 20% down, you have mortgage insurance, but you should never let a lower down payment stop you from purchasing a home.
Great. Myth number 2, you must have a perfect credit score.
Yeah, once again, a perfect credit score is always nice, but it's not a requirement. Some programs you can purchase with a score as low as 620 for the general program base. But one of the good things that we can do by working together is looking at your credit and where it stands today and what steps you can take to improve your credit score so that over time, when you're ready to go out and buy, you've optimized your chances by improving your credit one step at a time.
Great. So, myth number 3, now is a bad time to buy a home. Well, I can, jump in on this one, and Michelle, I'd love to hear your thoughts afterwards, but more Americans think it's a bad time to buy a home given the uncertain times. However, here's a graph from CoreLogic showing the home price change during the last 5 recessions. 3 out of the 5 home values were appreciating. Obviously, the most significant is in 2008, the housing crash due to the mortgage meltdown. And here's the next chart from the National Association of Realtors, shows the housing affordability. And you can see that the years in red when distressed properties dominated the market, and to today, where it's more stabilized market. And in this next graph, it shows the most recent survey done on how Americans feel real estate is the best long-term investment. And here we have 4 major players of the financial institutions projecting a V-shaped recovery for the economy and the housing market in the 3rd and 4th quarter. And this is a quote from Wells Fargo Investment Institute just last month. We do not expect a repeat of the severe recessions of 2008 to 2009 because the virus and oil shocks are not endemic to the financial systems, but are rather external. Once the virus infection rate peaks, we expect a recovery to gain momentum into the final quarter of the year and especially into 2021. And what do you see with this quote and the slides in the mortgage world right now?
Yeah, so much like the sentiment there of Wells Fargo, we do see and feel that with the coronavirus, this is a temporary situation. Mortgage rates are still at historic lows. The economy was doing very well up to the point where we had to sort of step back and enter into this temporary new normal. But it's a great time to buy in a sense that a lot of people that would be out of market in the competition when you're going to purchase a home are kind of on the sidelines. So if you're taking an active approach and being out there looking for homes, it definitely puts you in a better position in terms of negotiating your offer or really just weeding out some of the competition that you would normally see when you go out to purchase a home. So with rates still remaining low, it's a great time to buy.
Oh, fabulous. I know that I'm seeing homes that are now finally coming to the market, so it's nice, to get that stability.
Yeah.
And then of course we have myth 4, that pre-approval is not necessary. I've gotten this from past clients of mine, and it's probably one of the biggest ones.
Yeah, I agree. And it's funny because if anything, I feel as though the pre-approval is the most important part of the process. And I'll tell you why. If you start with the pre-approval, it does a number of things. One, it lets us determine that you're eligible, right? That you are able to purchase a home. But more importantly, it's going to educate and inform you as a buyer what your monthly payment is going to be, what amount of cash to close you are going to need when you buy that home, and what price range you should be looking for. You don't want to be out there looking at $1 million homes if when you do your pre-approval and look at your financing, you're eligible to purchase a $500,000 home. So it takes a lot of that guesswork out and assumptions about what your payment would be. It is the most important part of the process. And once you have your pre-approval complete and you have that golden ticket pre-approval letter, when you find the home that you like and you want to write an offer, it's smooth sailing. You're ready to go. You can write that offer. All of the information has already been gathered and reviewed. It just takes that stress and anxiety out of the picture from the get-go.
I agree. And then also it shows confidence on the other side to the sellers that you are a serious buyer and you're ready to move forward on the next steps on purchasing a home.
Absolutely.
And number 5, it's cheaper to rent than own. I know I get this a lot, and many people do feel that way. However, here's a comparison of the cost of renting versus buying. You can see that the historically is lower than the median rent that it's currently today. And depending where area you are in, rents could be higher than that. This is nationally, these are the numbers that it's pulling from. And then you can see in the affordability in a median home, if you purchase a property, you can see that it's lower percentage versus the percent income needed. So what are you seeing on your side when it comes to rent?
Yeah, there's a couple things with that. First, it's supply and demand, right? As available properties are being taken up and rented, the cost of rent goes up. It's supply and demand. There's more people that need rent. So your rent could potentially go up over the course of time. Whereas if you were to purchase a home, you can enter into a 30-year fix. You know exactly what your payments are going to be over the coming years. So there's no increase year over year as we're seeing with a lot of rentals. The other thing is, what's the cost of building equity? You're buying a home. Every month that you're making a payment, you're gradually increasing your equity position in a home that is yours. And it's a great long-term investment, whereas you're paying your landlord's mortgage if you're renting. So overall, I feel, just beyond the numbers, just the fact that over time you're building that equity, it's a missed opportunity if you don't jump into the homeownership game.
Yeah, I agree, because either way you're paying a mortgage. So why not have it be yours?
Have it be yours.
So in conclusion, what are the next steps?
So the next steps, I would say, reach out to us. Let's put a plan together for you. Let's look at your income, your assets, your credit. Just put it all out on the table and look at where you are today, where you need to be, and what steps do we need to take to get you there. It's no better place to start than at the beginning, and let us guide you through that process. And if you follow our leads, we'll get you there.
Exactly, and we can all do it safely as well, where we can do virtual consultations.